Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to spend some time talking about light fixtures, darkness, and light. So there's a lot of difference that a little bit of light makes. If you missed the video with the details on this space, please check out this video right over here where I walk you through the step-by-step of how I recently put this project together. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. I'm an interior designer here in New York City, and on this channel we talk about interiors. So if you are new, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. In this video we are going to talk a bit about light fixtures specifically. So there's a lot to talk about with light and lighting in general. It actually makes or breaks a lot of the design that you're doing in your space, because if it's not well lit and it's not illuminated properly, it's not something that's going to capture people's attention. So we use light in a way to manipulate the spaces and manipulate the eye to get people to see whatever it is you want them to see. It's a very complex topic, everything from the size and dimensions of the light fixture that you choose. I'm going to discuss how you can figure out the size of light fixture that you need based on the scale of your room. We'll talk about height as far as how you want to hang it, how low it wants to be hung, or how close it should be to certain objects like dining room tables or photos that maybe you're illuminating. And specifically, we're going to use a little bit of kind of shop with me, and I'll show you how retailers and commercial spaces do it. There are three types of lighting that you want to consider, and the first is ambient. Ambient is our base layer. It's the first layer of light that we're utilizing, and it's the overall illumination of the room. So it lets you move around the room and see clearly. It can be from a curtain. It can also be from things like recessed lights or any downward lighting that's coming from the ceiling in order to help you move around. Another one of my favorite is the LED strip lights that are featured here. Here in this pottery barn, we can see a vanity, and it is being highlighted by these sconces, or is it? If you look deeper inside the mirror, you'll see how much track lighting this store has. What are all the track lightings doing? Well, they're highlighting the sink. See how well evenly lit it is? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, please like the video. Leave your questions down in the comments. There's so much to discuss in lighting, including light bulbs and the choices of lumens and kelvins, and I can get into that in a separate video if you're interested, but you've got a comment to tell me. The second is accent lights. This is the light that draws attention to a specific feature or focal point. It creates that new focal point. So here you can see this bookcase is highlighted a specific way. In this piece of millwork, you can see the accent lights inside, which is my preference for doing different types of millwork to make sure that each area is highlighted. Notice the variation of ambient and accent lighting and how it highlights the pillows. Accent lights should be about 3 times as bright as your ambient light. Another example are picture lights, which make fantastic accents. Another accent light can be your track lighting. Take a look at this one. Imagine what that curtain looks like when it's dark out. The last is task lighting. Task lighting is our most functional. This is where we're going to focus on the things we're doing in the space, like reading, writing, eating, preparing food. In this space, you have a double sconce that swings. Good lighting plans provide functional light, and these task lights can be recessed track lighting, pendants, under cabinet lights, floor, desk, table lamps, bathroom vanity lights. There's really no limit to it. You just want to make sure that it matches your interior design style for the space, and this is where function meets aesthetic. I absolutely love the use of track lighting in this. But looking at the pendant, it's 36 inches up from the dining table, and that's where those should be hung. Regarding scale, you want to take the length and add the width of the space, and that should be the diameter. So if you have a 10 foot by 12 foot room or space, then you would take 10 plus 12 is 22, and you would have a 22-inch diameter light fixture in that space. It's very important that you have 3 sources of light in each space. So you want to have an ambient light, an accent light, and task lighting. And here is how those are illustrated in this specific space. So for ambient light, usually you can just use your window. Whatever light you have coming from outside is considered ambient. And when there's no light coming in outside because it's night, you want to have a nice pendant like this for your ambient light in order to give you a backdrop and a background so that people can see and move around in the space. This room has 2 windows providing an ambient light source. As a renter-friendly option, if you can't light something from a spotlight from above, you can always light it from inside. And so this tent, being this off-white color against a white wall, would have blended in. But being able to put in some sort of accent light to illuminate it helps to bring it out off of the wall and make it more of a focal point in the room. Definitely a fun feature. And then the last set of lighting is task lighting, and that is specific to any location or space that you're working in. For her task light is this little LED light that's here on her desk. I'll show you what it looks like. It has different lumens where I can adjust it and make it warmer light, make it brighter light, make it softer light, turn it up, turn it down, and adjust the reflection of it. This means that she can work from the early afternoon into the later evening and accomplish whatever task she's trying to do in that space, even if it's backlighting her computer so that her eyes don't get tired. Those are the 3 sources of light that you want to try to have in each space that you design. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I am so thankful for you, and I will see you next week. Chat soon. Bye.